Okay, hi everyone. It's Wind Down Wednesday and I'm a bit early because I'm having a few technical issues. I'm just going to keep it on now. And if you're watching this not live, then you'll have to fast forward for 5 minutes, I'm afraid, before we actually get started. So I'm just busy setting this up and setting the camera up. I accidentally pressed play and I didn't mean to. So you're going to have to just watch me on screen for a bit, I'm afraid, because I need to redo my link. Da, da, da. So I'm hoping this is going to work. Now let me see. So welcome everybody. Sorry, I was having a few technical issues. So I'm hoping that people can find me. I started it by accident and I don't know what to do when that happens. So if you're watching this live, bear with me. If you're watching this on catch up, as it were, you'll just have to fast forward 5 minutes until we get started. Okay. So hopefully people can find me. Okay. There's a few of you there already. I'm just setting up my camera. I think you can see me. Okie-dokie. We'll go live here as well. I'm just checking my connection. Hi Instagram. Okay, so it's Wind Down Day. It's the 29th of July, and I'm just starting. Well, I'm not going to start yet. So if you're watching this on catch up, then just follow it a little bit. I can see people joining on YouTube, so hopefully it's working. Okay, I had a few technical issues. So welcome. We're in Spain, and the thermometer's telling me it's 29 degrees. So I've got my cool gear on. It's a bit warm out here. So come and join me. I don't know where you are. I know some of you might not even be in the UK. But I think you've had great weather, so that's good. I'm not sure if it's 29 degrees, so I don't mean to make you feel bad. But this is the lovely view. It's because it's so humid, it's really hazy, but often you get really lovely sunset. That's the sea, and that's Morocco's just there that often we can see from the terrace. So we're having a lovely time. So I hope the lighting's okay. As the sun goes down, one of my lights has stopped working. But anyway, hopefully you can join me and we'll have a lovely time. So welcome to Instagram. Give me a high five or whatever you do on Instagram there and on YouTube. And this is half an hour of Pilates. So we're just going to go through some kind of stretchy bits and pieces and a bit more strength work as well. And then we finish with a glass of something. So I've got my Spanish Rioja, but whatever you fancy on this midweek of the end of July. So I've been running these since April. Now, if you have got a band anywhere, I don't know if any of you've seen my challenge of the week yet, but we're going to start with some band work. You can either do this with a band or small weights, so or not at all, so it's fine, don't worry if you haven't got the band, but if you have got a band, go and grab one, and we will be coming down to the floor as well, so just make sure you've got plenty of space. So hopefully everyone is with me, and hello everybody here, hi. So let's get going. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I will speak up a bit. The children are hopefully asleep that way, so I might not talk as much as I normally do, just because we want to keep them asleep, don't we? So hopefully the lighting's okay. Sorry if it's a bit dark. Okay, so if you don't have a band, don't worry. You don't have to have a band to do this. This is my challenge of the week this week, which is all about the shoulder girdle and the upper body. So if you've got a band, grab it, but otherwise, let's not worry. Okay, so you're going to come up to standing. Have your feet hip width apart, and just standing up nice and tall. What's really important when we're moving the arms is that we're not arching into the back, so we're kind of using the abdominals, keeping the rib cage closed there. Okay, I'm going to work up a sweat because it's 29 degrees at 9:30 here. So if you do have a band, grab it and make sure it's taut. Okay, if you don't have a band, then we're just like this. Okay, so we're going to take the arms up, so step back a little bit to this camera here, right the way up by your ears without flaring into the ribs, so keeping the ribs down here, okay, and then taking the arms all the way down. So taking it up, drawing the navel in and stretching into the arms here, okay, keeping the palms facing forward. So just get a lovely movement into those shoulders. The idea is that we get them right up by our ears, don't bend them, stretch. And if you've got small weights or a band, then even better. But you can do this without, okay? So if you don't have a band, drop it down. Okay, we're going to coming up and down and all the way up and down, drawing the navel in towards the spine and just really working into those shoulders. So in my challenge of the week, we do this 10 times. Let's just do 3 more here. And breathing in or breathing out. On the in, on the up. So give me a wave, give me hearts or whatever you can on Instagram. Let's hope that the internet is being my friend today. And one more there. And then from there, you're going to take the arms up. If you've got a band, keep it nice and tight. And you're going to draw the elbows down and press forward here. So we're kind of in this surrender position. So keep the elbows kind of pressing forward. Reaching up and coming all the way down. So we're coming up, pulling into the band, drawing down to about your nose, up and down. If you haven't got the band, we're just here, drawing down, up and away, okay? If you've got the band, pulling into the band, you're going to feel that work a bit more into the arms and into the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. So with the band or weights, you're going to feel this little bit more work into the arms. But even without, you're still going to feel this work, okay? Up, drawing down, up and down. Let's do 3 more. Lovely. And up, drawing down, reaching up. Last one. Good. Push the elbows forward, up and down. And roll the shoulders there. So it's really good to just keep the shoulder girdle moving, okay? From there, we went into dumb waist, didn't we? So if you've got the band, have a little dip into the band and glue your elbows into the side without the band in this position, okay? But with the band, you just have a little bit more tension there across the shoulders. So keep the elbows in, taking the arms out, and imagine you've got those glasses of wine on your wrists, so don't break into the wrist. So without the band, it's here, okay? A really brilliant movement for the rotation of your shoulders. And if you've got the band, you just get a bit more of a stretch there across the front of the shoulders, okay? Just breathing in and breathing out. And again, in this one, don't flare into the bit, so keep the ribs down and keep the back of the neck nice and long. It's just nice, easy movement for your shoulders. Let's take 2 more. Okay, you can have a nice stretch here. If you hold it here and you take your chin over one side, you get a really big stretch, or potentially a big stretch down into the neck or the shoulders, and then coming all the way back. And taking these hands out and taking that chin over there. And you'll just get a lovely stretch into the neck. And if you've got weights as well, you can really feel that. So that's just a nice one to do if you're getting any tension into the neck, if you're at the desk a lot, you're kind of hunched over a lot. It's just really nice to open everything up there. Okay, if you have got weights or a band, or even if you can grab a bottle of water, or if not, just maybe just join us just with a bit of arm work. Don't worry too much. We're only going to do it 10 times on either side. This is the last one of my challenge of the week. Whoops, if you have got a band, grab it quite low down. And it's just a really nice bicep curl here. So, oops, either with weights or the band. You can keep the elbow tucked into the side, and you're just drawing up and slowly resist it down. So I know gyms have started to reopen now, which is great for people wanting to go and use the weights. But resistant band work is still really effective if you kind of know the right stuff to do. Really good thing. Slowly take that arm down. Okay, keep the elbow tucked in. And we're going to just do 10. That's my challenge of the week. A little bit about the upper body and the shoulder girdle. So if you know you've got a few issues with stability in that area, then have a little look at that. Okay, I'm not counting, so I'm talking too much, so let's do one more. 10 on the other side. Okay, and then from there, after we've done this, we're going to come down to sitting. So if you haven't got the band or any weights, just come down to sitting and we will join you there in a moment. This is 3, slowly release down. 4, and 5, and 6. So if you're really slowly lowering that down, you're going to start to feel that in that bicep. And last one there. Good, I think maybe one more. I'm not very good at counting. Okay, great. Okay, everybody, so we're going to come down to the floor now, to sitting. Okay, so hopefully you can all see me. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall. So in this seated position, we always talk about sitting on top of your sit bones. Don't slouch behind them or go too far in front. Make sure the shoulders are stacked over your ribs and your hips, okay? And sitting up nice and tall, drawing the tummy in. If you've got any pain to the hips, then just try and draw the knees up a little bit. And have your feet quite wide. Your feet aren't up here. They're actually quite far in front of you. Take the chin to your chest and just stretch that spine forward, breathing at the bottom and then rolling it all the way back up. So just getting a lovely stretch into that spine, chin to chest, coming forward, breathing in there and trying to roll the base of the spine up, and you're restacking bit by bit by bit and coming forward all the way. And restacking. So just getting some lovely movement into the back, just warming everything up before we move on to the main phase of this half-an-hour session. So let's just do 2 more. Coming forward, rolling the spine up. So really try to articulate the spine as best you can. Forward we go, and then rolling back up. And really think about that restack. So you're restacking all the way up. From there, I'm just going to turn to face you this way. You guys can stay there. We're going to go to some side reach. I'm just looking at my notes because, I can't remember what I'm doing half the time. I do sometimes, but not today. So the arm comes up and we're going to come up and over. So let's just get a lovely side reach in. Try not to lift the bottom. Just really reach into the side there. Stretching up and lower down. So take one arm up, that's movement 1. Keep the gap between your shoulder and your ear. Now, are your shoulders forward? Are you twisting? Try to really reach. My arm is straight. Yeah, so the biggest thing that happens in side reach is the arm flops over. So keep the arm nice and straight. Take the weight into that opposite hand. Breathe into that stretch. Use the obliques to come back up and down. All the way up and over. Breathing in. And smile. Lovely. I say lovely. I wish I could see you. Up and over. Just take some pictures. Send them to me. Some people do that. It's lovely to see who you're doing this with, where you're doing it. Up and over. And restack. Let's do one more to either side. Stretching up and over. And all the way. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're just nicely warmed up a little bit there. Stay sitting. Okay, we're going to come into our C curve, but today, and half rollbacks, but we're going to do a slight different thing with them than if you've been doing this with me on the last few weeks. So the feet are planted into the floor. So I've got my baggy trousers on. The legs are up like this, okay? Take the hands onto the front of the knees here, and see how my shoulders and my ribs and my hips are stacked. So try not to slouch, sit up nice and tall. You're now rolling off of the tailbone, pulling the navel in and drawing the chin towards the chest and restack. So you're just going to a C curve with your spine. Okay, so relax the shoulders. So drawing the tummy in, rocking off the pelvis, draw the chin towards the chest, navel in, and restack all the way up to the top. So you're rolling off, coming back up. Now take your arms forward. Okay, you're coming to that C curve. Stop there, and now you move your shoulders away from your knees into a half roll back. So you're drawing that tummy in, and we hold it here. Breathing in, exhale, rolling up. So what we're not doing is come into a flat back. So really keep it curved, tuck underneath, draw the tummy in. Only go as far as you can. If your tummy's doming, you need to come up a bit more. Okay, but draw the tummy in just halfway. Keep the chin tucked in. C curve, C curve, C curve, C curve, and reset. C curve, pause, open, shoulders away from knees. Breathing in, breathing out. C curve, C curve, C curve, C curve, and stack. Let's go again. C curve, pause, draw the tummy in, away. Breathing in, exhale, coming up. Now, we've got a difference. We're going to have our arms now in this kind of Cossack position here. We come into a C curve. We come into a half roll back. So exactly the same. This time, we're going to twist. Yeah? We're going to tap the floor. We're going to come back. We're going to come back to the center. We're going to twist the other way. Tap the floor. Come back to the center, and reset. That caught you out, didn't it? I know, we've not done those yet. Right, so sitting up here, C curve, pause, half roll back. Now pause here, we rotate. Now try not to move the knees, keep those knees still. We're rotating from the spine, tap the floor, coming back up again, come back to the center, rotate, tap, come back. If you can, go again either side or come back up in between. Keep that C curve as well. Tap in, mind the wine, and restack. Okay, let's go again. I was minding my wine, so not my wine, that's a disaster. Okay, rock. Slowly come back. Now really draw that tummy in. Rotate, reach, tap, come back to the middle. Rotate, tap, come back to the middle. Can you go again? Rotate, tap to the middle, come back, rotate, tap to the middle, come back. C curve, C curve, C curve, C curve, reset. One last time, let's go. C curve, rolling back, rotate, tap. Now make it slow, everybody. Keep it controlled. Tap in, keep it controlled. Rotate, put a smile on your face. Think of that lovely glass of something at the end. Tap, come back, chin to chest, rolling up, and finishing there. Good. Give those legs a little shake off, because it's quite hard work. Tap holding the nail all that time. Okay, everyone, from there, have my notes down here. This time I can see them properly. Right, we're going to come and lie down. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to check the time quickly because I can't see. Perfect. Right, if you can, I want you to do a full roll back all the way down. Otherwise, roll onto your side and come down. But if you can, you're sitting up nice and tall, and we're tucking the pelvis underneath us, and we're rolling all the way down, taking the arms back behind us, and then we're coming down to the floor. From here, we are, what we're doing, we're doing single leg stretch, aren't we? If we can, actually, let's come all the way back up again, rolling up, full roll up, okay? If we're not doing full roll up, stay down there. If you can do this, we're going to roll down, and as we roll down, we're going to start to grab the right leg in, okay? Point those toes, and then otherwise, everybody now, grab your right leg and have your left leg straight, but you're curled up, in a curled up position. And then we're going to come into our single leg stretch here. Now try and turn the legs out for me, okay? If you need to take the head down, take the head down. Otherwise, let's keep these legs low, draw the tummy in, and we're going to change and change. So really draw the legs in, so you're really stretching into the hips here. Pull the tummy in. If you need to take a hand behind the head for support, then do, or take the head all the way down. We're going to breathe, and we're going to change a bit quicker, and change, and change, and change, and change, and change. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, hug the knees in towards the chest and just roll your head from one side to the other. Okay, good. From there, take your legs down one at a time. So now we're lying down. We need to find our neutral pelvis. So just making sure that the pubic bone is in that lovely neutral position, and there's a little gap in your lower back, so you're not imprinting your spine into the floor. You got your pubic bone down, the ribs are as soft as they can be. And we're going to come up into our double or single knee folds. You're going to take one leg up, draw the navel in, take the second leg up, and we're going to come down and down. If we're doming the tummy whilst taking the second leg up, you're sticking with single knee folds here, okay? So we're going to come up, up, down, down, or just single knee folds there. Okay. Once we've decided if we're doing doubles or we're just doing singles, we're going to come into toe taps. So if we're doing singles, we're doing single toe taps, 10 on each side. If we're doing doubles, we're going to come into double toe taps. We're going to take the arms up here if we can. And for the ultimate, we take them back by our ears. And we're going to breathe out, drawing the navel in. So if this is too much into the core, you take one foot down and you come into singles. And we're tapping. And we're going to tap 10, 9, 8. Draw the ribs down, pull the navel in. This is about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really stretch those arms back behind you. Now we're going to come into heel taps. So you're sending the heels away from you. Send the heels away from you. Try not to arch into the back. Draw the tummy in. Breathing out. Away, 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 away. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug the knees in towards the chest there. Have a little roll and take the legs down one at a time. Then we're going to take the hands back behind the head and just check in. Yep. Here, so the elbows slightly forward for me. And drawing the tummy in, we're coming into our curl-ups, okay? So when we come up into our curl-ups, don't lift the bottom, keep the pubic bone down, draw the tummy in, and coming all the way back down. Exhale to come up, inhale to come down. Exhale to come up, inhale to come down. So you're drawing the tummy in as you come up, keeping that pubic bone down into the mat there. Up and down. On the next one, hold it here for me. You're going to slide one leg away and then slide it back in. Keep the head up, sliding away and coming back in again. So really try to slide the leg away and keep the hips still on either side. Draw the tummy in. Try not to lift that leg. Keep it into the floor and sliding back again. Keep curling up. Don't lose the curl up. You're going to start to feel this in your abdominals. Breathing in, breathing out. Drawing navel in, drawing the heel back towards the sit bone. Curl up a bit more. Drawing the heel back. Sliding away. Drawing the heel back. Sliding away. Okay, really pull the navel in towards the spine. Let's do 4 more. And 3. Keep curling up. Curl up a bit more. 2. And 1. And coming all the way down. Take a full body stretch there. Big stretch. circle the elbow, the ankles if we need to, and then from there we're going to roll onto our side for some side lying work. Okay, good. So from there, whoop. Oh look, the sun's going down. And on this computer, I look very tanned, but I'm not. Promise you that much. That's all the lighting. Okay, good. So if we can be, let's be up onto our elbow. If we need to be, then we're down here. Okay. Otherwise, let's be up onto the elbow. The heels are opposite the bottom, and we're lifting up. So don't sink. Try and lift up here, working into the tummy. We're squeezing the heels together, and we're coming into a bit of a leg series here. So we're going to just close the leg here. We're going to do 10 oysters. So keeping the hips nice and still, we're opening and we're slowly lowering down. Okay, this is 3. Try to resist the work. And this is 4, slowly coming down. And this is 5, slowly lowering down. And this is 6. And 7. And 8. So lower down slowly, can't speak. 9. And 10. Keep the hip nice and still. So we do this quite a lot, but they're really, really good for you. Keep the knees together, and you're going to come into some Charleston. So try not to drop the hip. You're just rotating that thigh bone inwards, remember, okay? This is part of my Healthy Hips Challenge of the Week as well that I've done in the past, because lots of people have taken up running in these times. I think I read somewhere Couch to 5K has been downloaded either 1 million times or 5 million times, and that's quite a difference. But there's been a massive uptake of the Couch to 5Ks lockdown time. Anyway, look after those hips and those knees if you have taken up running. This is a really good one to do. Let's just do one last one here, okay? And then from there, you're going to draw the knees up. We're going to now come off of that elbow, okay? And we're now in like a chair shape, and bring the shins parallel to the front of the mat there. We're going to lift and lengthen that top leg. We're going to have lift and lower for 10. You have to sort of turn your toe down towards the mat really to feel this work into the bottom. Okay, and draw the tummy in and just keeping the hip. The arm can be anywhere you wish. Okay, this is 4. Lengthen into the back of that leg. This is 5 and 6 and 7. So turn the foot down, feel the work into the bottom. 8, 9, and 10. Now keep it here, and we're going to go forward, point the toe, and then back behind you, squeeze into the bottom, and get a lovely extension into the front of that hip. Squeeze into the bottom. Forward, point the toe, back, 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 back. Forward, point the toe, back, 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 back. Now we were in the beach earlier, so I've got no idea what state my feet are in. So don't look at the soles of my feet. Back, 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 squeeze into the bottom here. So draw the tummy in, okay? Send the work to the core. Lost count again. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then if we can, keep it lifted. If you need to have a little rest, bring it down. We're going to do 5 circles in one direction, 5 in the other. So down, forward, up, back, 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 down and round. 5, 4, this is 3 and 2 and 1, and really lengthen that leg away from you, and then back the other way. 5, 4, 3, keep lengthening it away from you. 2, 1, all the way round, bend it in, give it a nice rub. Okay, well done. Right, push yourself up, swing your legs round to come all the way to the other side. I'll have a quick clock check because I can get carried away, but that's fine. Okay, so up onto your elbows. If we can, just build a nice upper body strength here. The heels opposite the bottom, okay? Squeeze the heels together and you're opening. that top leg away. I've got my baggy trousers on, but you can see that they're here, and then slowly lowering down. Slowly lowering down. 2 and 3 and 4. It's one of the best things about coming to Europe or anywhere abroad that's warm in the evening. It's warm evenings. So I don't mean to make you feel jealous. So I know the UK is having nice weather, but it's lovely. Yeah, about 27 degrees, I think. Although I hope I'm not getting completely bitten like I did on the first night. Had to put a lot of mosquito spray on. Let's go really slowly down. Good. So really keep these hips still. Okay, it's really easy to drop back. So just check into that position. Let's do 2 more. Really brilliant for the hips and for the bottom. Get that working. Knees together, rolling that leg in. Okay, good. So if you are new to any of these exercises, it's really brilliant for your hips, and you might feel a lot of this work if you're new to it. If you know these work for you, then maybe try and build them in and up the reps. So this, we're just doing 10, it's just like bite-sized stuff, but there's no reason why you can't do this all again. Yeah, this kind of little leg series. Maybe do 10 on each, and then repeat it 2 or 3 times. As part of like a little mini workout for your hips. Draw the knees up, shins forward. So your feet are forward, sorry, so your shins are parallel. Okay, we're going to lift and lengthen that top leg. Mind if you've got wine behind you like me. So toes pointed up, and turn that heel, that toe down towards the mat if you can. Long in the back of the leg there. This is 3. This is 4. Keep breathing. This is 5. And 6. So try and make this lovely and long. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Now, careful if you've got anything behind you. Point the foot and then go back, 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 back. Flex the foot, point, and really squeeze the bottom to get that lovely stretch into that hip. I'm just being very careful of my wine behind me there. Let's go 4. Oh, this is about maybe 5. Let's do 3 more. And 3. And 2. Really lengthen away. And 1. If you're counting, you just do 10. I'm just not counting at all. Round. Let's do 5 in one direction. Back behind you, down. 2. Keep breathing. Okay, lovely. Now, what we're going to do after this, we're just going to finish off with a snippet of my core challenge of the week, which I think I did last week. I think. I can't remember now, one of them. Anyway, or a snippet, or a medley, if you like. So we're going to come onto all fours in a moment. So just do 5 circles in one direction, 5 in the other. And what we're going to do, if you know that you're no good onto your wrists, you can do it onto your forearms. Okay, and then have a little rub. So it's the last little bit of work before we can grab our glasses. So push yourself up, come to 4-point kneeling for me. Okay, if you need to be onto your forearm, that's fine, but wrists otherwise. Okay, so last little push before our wine. So you're going to have your knees underneath your hips and your wrists, or your forearms underneath your shoulders here. Come forward a bit. Okay, and we're going to come into a plank position. If you know plank's no good for you, then rather than coming into a full plank, you can take your knees down and lift the feet here. Okay, and you're still working there. And I'll give you a variation of the other one as well. So we're going to hold this for about 20 seconds if we can. So drawing the tummy up, take one toe back, followed by the other toe. Don't drop into the hips too much or lift the hips. Try and have a nice long line from your heels to your shoulders to your head. Don't drop the head and draw the tummy up. If you need to take those knees down, lift the feet. Make sure that you do. You should be able to draw the tummy up. Keep breathing in, breathing out. Good, let's do 5 more breaths. 2 more breaths. From there, if you can, rotate your feet, okay, so they're not stacked. You're going to come to side reach. You can take your knees down here and do this on your knees as well. So if you need to take your knees down, do your knees. Otherwise, lift into the hips, breathe, find that work. Just thought I'd throw this in at the end. Come back to mid-plank. Okay, we're going to take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then twist the other side, coming up. Push those hips high and breathe. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more mid-plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the knees down. Take your knees nice and wide. Sit your hips back onto your heels and stretch. And rotate the wrists. And just breathe here. Breathing in, breathing out. The more you reach your hands forward, the bigger the stretch into the back. Breathing in, breathing out. And one last breath. And then just push yourself up to kneeling and grabbing your glass. Cheers. So well done, everybody. Oh, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're watching this not live on Wednesday, then apologies about the beginning. So I have to fast forward all that. But here's to midweek, everybody. Whether you're on holiday or going away, whether you're staying in your home country, wherever that may be, or having a staycation or getting away, then just enjoy and have a lovely time. Keep your eye out. This time next week, I probably won't be doing the first Wind Down Wednesday for a long time because we will potentially be travelling back. We've obviously got to sort everything out for the new quarantine rules. So watch this space. I'll keep you updated on my Facebook and Instagram. But cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And just keep going. Have a lovely summer holiday, whatever you're doing. And just find that time for you, yourself. It's very important. So cheers. Here's to my Spanish red. That's good. And it doesn't taste like it's 30 degrees warm, so that's good. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all virtually soon. Give me a comment if you can, or a thumbs up over on my Facebook page. It's quite easy to kind of, I can talk to people there a bit easier than some of the other media forms. But thank you very much, and yeah, enjoy. And go and have a look at some of my challenges of the week if you enjoy some of that. So thanks very much. I'll stop talking now and I'll go and enjoy my wine on the roof terrace. Yay! So I don't need to make you feel jealous. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.